man, Nathaniel P Hoot-Whistle. That's right, son. So a few weeks ago, I had trouble with some devil worshippers. They were going to use me as a human sacrifice. But I managed to escape all by myself with the help of my horse. I managed to make it back here, alive and well. And the devil worshippers, they started sending me invitations, asking me to come and join them. But I just threw those invitations in the fire, and I ignored it. And I didn't hear anything else for a little while. And then this morning, I was woken up by some noise outside. So I went downstairs to look what it was. And I saw the restaurant across the street was under new management. I didn't even know the previous people had left. So I decided I needed to know what's going on. I thought I gotta investigate, son. So I went across the street and I peered in through that window. And it was a goddamn devil worshippers, son. They were back. They'd taken over the whole of the goddamn restaurant. It's their place now. I don't know what they did with the previous owners. Probably ate them or something. Now I got devil worshippers in my town, son, living right across the street from me. I thought, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to get out of this? I should have left town. And really, I should. Last week, whenever it was, I really should have just left town. I should have listened to my instincts. I should have jumped on my horse and just rode right out of town. But I didn't want to give up my 2 bars. So I thought, then I gotta start again from scratch. So I thought, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take that chance and I'm gonna stay here. And that was the biggest mistake of my whole damn life. Because here we are, devil worshippers, living right across the street from me. Running their own damn restaurant, son. Devil worshippers running a restaurant. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to formulate some kind of plan, but I don't know what kind of plan. So I went back into my bar. I poured myself whiskey as I always do when I formulate a plan. And I sat down by the fireside and I just started thinking what I can do. And then I passed right out. And I slept all damn day. Even though I slept all night, I slept all damn day too. And I was woken by some kind of weird, it sounded like chanting, some kind of chanting sound coming from across the street. So I knew the devil worshippers were up to something. So I got up out of my chair. I threw my glass in the fire. I don't know why I did that. So I'm going to have to clear up all that glass later. And I just walked outside my bar and I crept across the street, and I looked in through the window of that restaurant, and the devil worshippers were sacrificing the customers, son. Every damn customer in there was being sacrificed to the devil. And I thought, oh my God, son, this is some serious trouble we're in here now. What am I gonna do? What's Nathaniel P Hoot-Whistle gonna do to get out of this, son? I didn't know. I never encountered anything like this before. Devil worshippers running a restaurant. So I thought I got a choice of 2 things to do here, son. One, I can just jump on my horse and ride out of town and just forget I ever saw any of this, and hope they never follow me, never find out where I've gone. Or 2, I could get rid of the devil worshippers and actually save the town. And for some strange reason, I don't know why, I decided I would save everybody. I'm gonna save this damn town, son, which isn't like me. I don't go around saving people, son. It's just not who I am. Nathaniel P Hoot-Whistle only saves himself. He don't save no one else. But for some reason, I had this funny feeling came over me, just right in the stomach and shifted upwards. And I just had this feeling that I had to save everybody. I didn't know why I was feeling this. I thought I must be changing, son. I must be developing some kind of conscience. And I didn't like it, son. I didn't like feeling like this. I prefer to be selfish. Just think of myself. That's the way I've always been. That's the way I thought I would always be. But I started to have a conscience that I should save everybody. I thought maybe it's because of my horse. Because I got this horse around me, and I'm caring for this horse. Maybe the horse is changing me. making me into a better person. I thought, I can't have this. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't take the feeling away. So I thought, I'm gonna just have to save everyone. So I went back in my bar. I thought, how can I get rid of these devil worshippers, son? So I couldn't think of anything, so I just went to bed, hoping I'd have some kind of dream that would give me the answers. And when I woke up the following morning, I looked outside my bar, and I would notice that the two shops either side of the restaurant were empty. And they'd gone out of business, and there was no one there. They were completely empty, nothing there at all. At least that's what I thought at first. I decided I'd have to go and investigate, and I found the devil worshippers were in both shops, and they'd taken over. Not only had they taken over the restaurant, they'd taken over the pharmacy next door, and the bookstore next to there. And it won't be long until they took over my bar as well. They're going to take over my bar. So I thought, I gotta really do something now, son. I gotta really come up with some kind of plan to get rid of these SOBs. So I caught up with a friend of mine, but one of my few friends I got left, and he's a rat catcher. So he catches rats for a living, son. He's like pest control or something. And I got him to bring around like 3 dozen rats. What was it, 4 dozen? And when the devil worshippers were asleep, we snuck into that restaurant around the back, and we put all the rats inside. We put them all over the place, son. And then we called up the health department. And then the next day, the health department showed up, and they tried to shut the place down. I actually put a listening device inside the restaurant, son, so I could hear everything that was going on back in my bar. And the guy from the health department, he was like, he was just telling the devil worshippers that they're not in business anymore, son. They're going to be completely shut down. They won't be able to sell food to anyone anymore. You know what happened next? They sacrificed him to the devil. They took that health department guy and they sacrificed him to the devil. So they're still going to be in business, son. I think they even hit the rats too. So days and days went by. More and more customers went in but never came out. So they were obviously sacrificing them all and having them all for dinner. I guess they gotta eat, right? So I thought, I don't know what I'm gonna do here, son. I tried to telephone some good old boys from back home, and then I remembered my whole hometown burned, and there's nobody left alive. So there's no one to help me there. So I called up a bunch of my cousins who live in various different towns. I told them the whole situation, and they were only too willing to help. They were a bit too enthusiastic to help. They didn't seem to care that they could be sacrificed. That's just all for the best, I guess. So my cousin showed up at my bar, and I told them, we gotta get rid of these devil worshippers. And before I could tell them my plan, they just all ran across the street. And they brought really crappy makeshift weapons with them, trying to take down the other devil worshippers. And I tried to tell them, there were so many of them, son. You can't just take them down just like that. You gotta formulate a plan, think this through. And they didn't listen. They just ran around right across the street, straight into that restaurant, thinking they were gonna take them all down at once. So naturally the devil worshippers sacrificed them. So all my cousins, they're gone. They're all dead. And the next morning I woke up and I discovered that the devil worshippers had taken over the whole entire street except for my bar. My bar is the only place that's left, and my bar down the street. So I decided the only way to stop these people is to kidnap the head devil worshipper and then try to work out some kind of deal. So that's what I did. And because the devil worshippers had taken over the whole damn street, they were kind of spread a little thin. So there's just like a few of them in each building, which made it easier for me to go after the head devil worshiper, which is what I did, son. I found it turns out he's the head chef as well. He's cooking up the customers and serving them to the devil worshippers. So I snuck into the kitchen I came right up behind him, and I just grabbed that son of a bitch. And I just gagged him, and I took him across the street. No one saw it. For some reason, no one noticed. And I took him into my bar, and I tied him to a chair. And I said, "You devil worshiping son of a bitch, you're not going to sacrifice anyone else in this town." And I sent a message to the devil worshippers. And I said, "I have your leader, and if you want to see him alive, then you got to clear out of town and never come back. Move to the other side of the country." Naturally, they refused, because they probably all want to be the leader themselves. So they were quite happy for their leader to die. So I thought, I'm not going to actually kill anyone's son, so my whole plan is backfired. So I got a head devil worshiper tied to a chair in my bar. I don't know what to do with him. I can't hand him over to the cops, because the cops have been sacrificed as well. And devil worshippers have taken over the police department. And they're driving around in police cars, devil worshippers in police cars, and patrolling the streets. And I thought, I'm out of my depth here, son. There's not a damn thing I can do. So because the head devil worshipper had been abandoned by his people, he decided he was going to team up with me. We were going to fight the devil worshippers together. Head devil worshipper, me, fighting the other devil worshippers. I thought, well, son, it is the way it has to be. So I untied the head devil worshiper. And before I could say anything to him, he ran out of the bar. I thought, oh, God, he's tricked me, son. He's tricked me into thinking that he's going to help me. And he's just run off to rejoin his people. But I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. He went around like a crazy man, and he went sacrificing all the devil worshippers in town. He took them all out in one foul swoop, and he was the only one left. And I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there drinking my whiskey, vodka, and gin. Well, he sacrificed everybody. And then he thanked me for helping him out, because he realized they were all goddamn loyal SOBs. So he just shook me by the hand, and he just left town. He said he was never coming back. I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do now, son. I'm sat here in my bar. There's no one else left in the street. It's all empty. So I saw this as a good business opportunity. And I decided I'm going to take over all of the businesses in this street. I'm going to own it all. And there's nobody to object, because everybody's dead. So now I own the entire street. So it turns out everything worked out fine in the end, because it boosted my property portfolio, my business portfolio. And now I'm building an empire, son. I own a restaurant, I own bars, I own a bookstore, various other stores in the street. They're all mine now. And nobody can say a damn word, because there's no witnesses. So I'm really going up in the world now, son. Nathaniel P Hoot-Whistle on the rise, son.